CPU Monster Mentor!
A thesis must be 1 or 2 sentences, the last sentence of your introductory paragraph, specific enough to establish strong focus for a chosen audience, arguable. This is very, very important. You must assert a judgment or position. A thesis statement is made up of 4 parts: an arguable position, supporting argument number 1, supporting argument number 2, and you guessed it, supporting argument number 3. It's also important to note that your supporting arguments should be revealed in the same order they appear in your body paragraphs. Another very important note, however, do not list your arguments in your thesis. Link them. Now you can do this by explaining or joining together your supporting arguments through consequences, relationships, or something like a cause and effect scenario. You can also achieve this by using words such as due to, resulting in, as a consequence of, therefore, creating a, or causing. Let's go through an example. We'll say our topic is the gender pay gap. And before we get started, we'll brainstorm to get our thoughts in order. And we need to start with our position. And we'll say that that is, the gender pay gap continues to limit the success of women. And of course, we need 3 supporting arguments. Our first one will be occupational segregation. Second one, lower wages. And the third one, no positions of influence. So if we were writing a thesis statement, a level 1 thesis statement might sound something like this. The gender pay gap continues to limit the success of women because they are only offered lower income positions and have no power to change that. So we have our position listed there, but our arguments are very general, not 3, and it's not clear how they prove our position. A level 2 thesis statement could sound something like this. The gender pay gap continues to limit the success of women because they are occupationally segregated, paid lower wages, and have no power to change the situation. So we have our position, and we also have 3 supporting arguments in this thesis statement, but they are listed and not actually revealed in a way that leads the reader to understand the relationship between them and how they can prove our position. Do not list your supporting arguments. Okay, a level 3 thesis statement could sound something like this. Women work mainly in professions that pay lower wages and offer very few opportunities for advancement to leadership positions, which perpetuates the gender pay gap. So we've got our position, and again, we do have 3 supporting arguments in our thesis. And we're starting to show an organized sequence of arguments that prove our position. But we have to ask ourselves, could it be better? Of course it can. A level 4 thesis statement might sound something like this. Women rarely occupy positions of leadership, and consequently have little influence in preventing society from channeling females into careers that pay lower wages, thus perpetuating the gender pay gap. We've got our position, and we have linked together our 3 supporting arguments in a way that demonstrates a clear relationship between them and sets up a logical case to prove our position. And that's how you write a thesis statement. I hope you enjoyed it.